Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode with the one and only Billy J. In this episode, we're going to take a serious tone and we're going to talk about gay marriage. We as gays and lesbians and transgenders and everybody included in the LGBT community are being treated like second-class citizens. Same-sex marriage is a federal issue, not a state issue. Same-sex marriage is also a civil rights issue. We are being discriminated against by not allowing us the same liberties as heterosexual couples. In 1967, the Supreme Court saw Loving v. Virginia and voted unanimously to end all anti-miscegenation laws in the United States. Anti-miscegenation laws banned interracial couples from marrying. I believe the Supreme Court should oversee that anti-sexuality laws should be banned across the nation and allow same-sex marriage across the United States of America. Some conservatives, such as Ann Coulter and Michelle Bachmann, argue that gay people can get married as long as it's with someone of the opposite sex. And to that I say, of course, that's exactly what everybody wants. Every gay couple just wants to get married to someone of the opposite sex, to have a loveless marriage that's a sham. You know, just to say that we got married. You know, we just want to marry someone that we love. That statement is just ridiculous. And we should be able to marry whomever we want and follow the laws of the state, the same laws that straight people follow. Civil unions and marriage are not the same. Marriage gives the couples the right to file joint tax returns and have certain tax breaks and tax protection. However, these do not apply to people in civil unions. Married couples will get full legal benefits. However, people in civil unions will not. And to me, worst of all, is that most states will not even recognize civil unions, while marriage, all 50 states will recognize. Also, the idea that gay people cannot get married, but they can have civil unions, is on the same rhetoric as separate but equal. Are we not people too? Are we not brothers, sisters, sons, daughters, fathers, mothers, aunts, uncles, grandparents, and grandchildren, cousins, nephews and nieces, boyfriends and girlfriends? Are we not Americans? In America's very own Declaration of Independence, it states that we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men were created equal and that they are endowed by their Creator with a certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And unfortunately, our rights are being discriminated against. Or are we just second-class citizens? How is that destroying America? Why can't we be fiancé, bride, groom, husband, or wife? We are people just like you. We have the same wants and desires. We all just want to be happy and to love someone that loves us just as much as we love them. So why can't we marry the person that we love? Why can't all states recognize our marriages? How is it hurting anyone else that I marry someone of the same sex? I believe in the separation of church and state, and unfortunately, the church and state are in bed together. People's religious beliefs and the thinking that homosexuality is a sin is the driving force to not allow same-sex marriage. We are not arguing to force every church, synagogue, or mosque to marry same-sex couples. That to me is a religious freedom, that individual religious houses can choose to marry same-sex couples or not. However, my partner and I should be able to go down to a courthouse and be married by a judge, or even to a gay-friendly church to be married. That is what we are asking for. There's an old saying that says, to really know someone, one must walk a mile in their shoes. Now sit back and relax and imagine a world where homosexuality is the norm and heterosexuality was a minority. Now imagine that you are who you are in this world and you are being discriminated against all because you are straight. People hated on you for being straight and said that being straight was a choice. In school, the other kids bullied you and made fun of you, all for something that you did not choose. You were merely born that way. Then, when you grew up, you found the love of your life, and you wanted to get married just like all the other gay couples in the world. But unfortunately, there are laws prohibiting straight couples from getting married. And the few places that would allow you to get married, other areas did not even recognize. And other areas allowed you to have a civil union, which did not have all the same benefits as a marriage. And once again, not all states recognized your civil union. Would you feel like a second-class citizen? This is the world in which we live in. This is the America in which we live in, where we are treated differently, where we are treated unfairly in the eyes of the law. All we are asking for is equality and to marry the person in which we love. The same love that you have for your wife or your husband. America was founded on freedoms, and yet not everybody has a freedom in America. Not all Americans are afforded the unalienable rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We did not choose to be gay or lesbian or transgender. We were merely born this way. We just want the same rights that all people in America are afforded. That is all we're asking for. Thank you. Peace, love, unity, respect. Peace out.